Hello and welcome. You are with ERi-TV English News Broadcast. I am Miriam Girmay, the reporter, with tonight's top stories. Here are our news headlines. NCEW holds 4th Congress. Assessment meetings of educational progress in Southern region. Nigeria to close land borders on election day. Cyclone Freddy kills 7 in Madagascar. The Central Committee of National Confederation of Eritrean Workers conducted its 4th Congress on 23rd and 24th of February in Asmara. At the Congress, in which members of the regional offices and the central office took part, Mr. Kibrab Kidane, Deputy Secretary General and the head of the organization, presented activity report of 2022 and the programs for 2023. In his report, Mr. Kibrab said that the National Confederation has conducted commendable activities in developing the overall capacity of the members through organizing vocational training programs, empowering female members, participation in the national development drives, as well as in ensuring safety of workers at their workplace. Regarding foreign relations, Mr. Kibrab said that strong effort has been carried out in preserving the already established relations and in creating relations with other similar organizations. Mr. Kibrab also said that forming executive committees in the regions, organizing seminars and promotional activities, finalizing the information center, recruiting new members to the Confederation, ensuring safety and health of workers at workplace, strengthening the vocational training centers, as well as finalizing the building at the central office are among the programs for 2023. Mr. Hagos Gebrhiwet, head of the economic affairs of the PFDJ, gave extensive briefing on the economic policy of the government of Eritrea, as well as on the effort being exerted to ensure social justice. Assessment meetings focusing on the achievements registered and challenges encountered in the teaching and learning process was conducted in the subzones of Mendefara, Ad-Qayih, Maimene, Tsorana, Dibarwa, and Dek-Amhara southern region. At the meetings, reports were presented focusing on the performance of students, situation of teachers and schools, causes for students and school dropouts, role of community in the teaching learning process, as well as schools' extracurricular activities. The participants of the meetings conducted extensive discussion on the report presented and adopted various recommendations, including for strengthening relation between students, parents, and teachers, and parents to conduct regular follow-up on the educational performance of their children. Representatives of the subzonal administrators, on their part, expressed readiness of the subzones to stand alongside the education offices in their endeavors. Additional classrooms worth over 8 million Nafa are under construction at Kwazane Elementary School with a view to accommodate more students. Kwazane Elementary School is providing educational service to students from the administrative areas of Kwazane, Adaragit, and Adengoda, indicating that junior school students were compelled to travel 8 kilometers to continue their education. The area administrator said that with accomplishing the construction of the classrooms, the problem will be resolved. Commending the public for the initiative they took to construct the additional classrooms, Mr. Tasfazgi Awatense, director of the elementary school, said that the additional classrooms will have a significant contribution in the performance of the students. The 3 administrative areas have 5,781 residents in total. This is everything for our local news. I'll be back with the international news after this short break. Please stay tuned. Nigeria has ordered the closure of all its land borders during Saturday's tightly contested elections. The directive is meant to ensure that the elections are free, fair, and devoid of differences, the Nigeria Immigration Service said. Border officials have been told to ensure strict enforcement of the order. The presidential and parliamentary elections are reported to be the most tightly contested since military rule ended in 1999. The Immigration Service said it had seized 6,000 voters' cards and other Nigerian identification documents from illegal immigrants in the run-up to the elections. President Muhammadu Buhari had yesterday urged security agencies to be firm and courageous in the election period and warned against riots after the announcement of election results. Tropical Cyclone Freddy, which has been sweeping across the Indian Ocean for several days, have killed 7 people in Madagascar and has considerably weakened as it makes landfall in Mozambique today. It was expected to start hitting the Mozambican coast overnight between the center and the south of the country before its eye made landfall, according to forecasters. In Madagascar, it has caused significant damage. The 7 dead include 4 drowned, with 3 others killed as a result of house collapse, the Disaster Management Office said. No one is currently missing. According to the latest updates, over 78,000 Malagasy have been affected by the floods, many of whom had to leave their homes. Cyclone Freddy made landfall on Tuesday evening with winds of around 130 kilometers per hour and heavy rains. About 10 storms pass through the southwestern Indian Ocean each year during the cyclone season, which runs from November to April. That was our news, but before we close, a little recap of tonight's headlines. NCEW holds 4th Congress. Assessment meetings of educational progress in Southern region. Nigeria to close land borders on election day. Cyclone Freddy kills 7 in Madagascar. This has been everything for tonight. Thank you for watching and have a good evening.